To Quality Branding Hub, the channel is for the quality control engineer, site engineer, and the civil engineer who are working in the construction field. In this channel, we are dealing with anything and everything which is required to get success in the construction. Today also, I'm going to discuss about a very important topics in quality control. That is, who is responsible for the quality control in the construction. This point is arise each and every time when a quality control engineer going to visit the site. Then any problem is happening, quality control engineer is responsible, but it is not the right scenario or the actual scenario. So who is responsible for quality control in the construction? In today's video, I will discuss each and everything about each and every one person responsibility, who are responsible in the quality control. So stay tuned until the end to get the full information. And if you are new in my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notification. Who is responsible for quality control in construction? So construction is not only the civil engineering activities. There are a lot of work that has to do work in the back end. So it's not that the quality control engineer is only responsible for the quality control. So who is responsible? First is responsibility lies on the client or the owner. That means who is owning the building or the projects. So he is the first one who is responsible for the quality control. So what is their roles and responsibility? They define quality requirements clearly in contract documents. So what actually they need and what actually they want to construct, it is to be mentioned in the quality requirement in the contract document. Why? Because if we are not well aware about what we need to deliver, it is impossible to build or construct as per the requirement. So you need a maybe 14-story building or a highways or a roads or a bridges, but what you need to do each and every stage, that things has to define in the contract, and that is the responsibility for is the client and the owner. And as per the requirement mentioned in the contract document, the contractor will work. So first responsibility lies on the client and the owner. Then approve project specifications, drawings, and QAQC plan. That means whatever the project specification, drawings, and QAQC plan, that will be approved by them. Maybe the contractor team can propose, but ultimate authority is the client or the owner, and they need to take the action to get it approved. And participate in major inspection and approval, and also ensure the project delivers the intent, function, aesthetics, and the durability, which means the client has their responsibility, because client or the owner is the first one. What they want to do and how they want to do and how they will inspect, everything is in their responsibility. So they are the one who will define role, requirement, responsibilities, approve specification, plans, contracts, everything. So in the construction, these are the responsibility of the client or the owner. Is the project manager. After client or the owner, the responsibility lies on the project manager. Who is the project manager? Project manager may be the client representative or someone appointed by the client who will supervise the work in favor of the client or the consultant or the owner. So project manager is the client representative. So what is his or her responsibilities? That is ensuring quality policies are implemented on site. Now the client has already given the requirements, policies, specification, everything. Now the project manager responsibility is to ensure that policies are implemented on the site, approve and monitor the QAQC plan prepared by the contractor, and then coordinate with the engineers, architects, and contractors for quality deliverables, and facilitate audits and third-party inspection when needed, and manage risk assessment related to quality or the project. So first responsibility lies on the client or the owner. So they are the one who has defined the projects, who have defined the requirement, who have defined the specification, process, and everything. Now they have appointed a project manager on behalf of them who will supervise the work. Now the project manager responsibility is to ensure that whatever plans, procedure, and policies are taken care, that has implemented on the site, and everything has taken place on the site. The first responsibility lies on the client or the owner. The second responsibility on the project who are responsible for the quality control is the consultant, architect, or the design engineer. So first is the client, and then the project manager, then consultant. What's their responsibility? Provide detailed error-free design and specification. Now, the client has already given that they want a G plus 15 storied building, but what will be the column size, what will be the beam size, what will be the electrical component, what will be the HVAC component, that will be done by the consultant, architect, or the design engineer. So they are given the detailed error-free design and specification. Then approve material submittals and mock-ups. Conduct periodic site inspection to verify consultant construction against design intent. Then issue corrective actions notice if deviations are found, and certify completed work and intent and the final payment. So consultant has also their responsibility, architect, design engineer, that the client has their whatever they want to do, they have given the idea to the consultant, and they need to design each and every part and each and every component in details, that what you need to do at the site. So the project manager, the client, and consultant is the responsible for the quality control. So first is the project client, consultant, then the project manager, third is the consultant, architect, or the design engineer. Now everything has been done. So what is design has been completed, and the specification and the contract has been done. Now it is the actual part of the work. So who will do the work? That is the main contractor or the construction company. There are other contractors also in the projects. There are the MEP consultant, landscape consultant, then fire consultant, then plumbing consultant, electrical consultant. Then there are many other consultants who are working in the projects, and they are making in the drawings. Now the contractor has to do the work. Now what will contractor responsibility? Then develop and submit detailed QC plan. Now the client has given the idea that they need the building, maybe the 15-story building. Consultant has given the detailed plan, and the project manager has given the detailed specification and everything. Now the main contractor has to submit a detailed QA/QC plan, that means quality assurance, quality control plan, or the project quality plan. Why? In the project quality plan, it is mentioned each and every details, how the each and every activity will be happening at the site, and how the quality control to be measured at the site. Then implement processes for quality control across all activities. So whatever the process we need to follow, that also the main contractor responsibilities. Then ensure skilled manpower and qualified subcontractor are engaged. So it is main contractor responsibility to engage the qualified subcontractor and the manpower. Then ensure materials and equipment comply with approved specification, and arrange internal audits and rectify and non-conformities. So the main contractor has their part in the quality control and the quality of construct, quality assurance in the main contractor, project manager, or the quality control manager. They have the responsibility. So what is the responsibility for quality control manager for the contractor side? That prepare and maintain the project quality plan. So they need to prepare the project quality plan. What is a project quality plan? That means the detailed plan that is given the guidelines how and when and what to do for the project to deliver the end product as per the project requirement or the consultant or the client requirement. Then conduct quality introduction and toolbox talks. So that is also project manager or the quality control manager's responsibility. Review material, shop drawings, and method statement for compliances. Monitor work in progress through inspection, testings, and audits. Coordinate non-conformance report and corrective actions report. Then submit inspection report and test records to the client and the consultant, and liaison with third-party testing agencies. So whatever the test and inspection I need to do in the project, that is the responsibility of the quality control manager, because he has to manage when this inspection is required and how the inspection to be done and who will be the responsible. So these are about the quality control manager or from the contractor side, his responsibility. So the main contractor, there are other people also, not only the quality control manager at the site. So other people also has their roles and responsibilities in the construction. For the quality, the site engineer or the site supervisor, who are actually doing the work at the site. So what's their duty for the site engineer? Their responsibility, that to supervise construction activities according drawings and specification. So they are the one who are involving directly on the activities. So they need to supervise the construction activities according to the drawings, the specification and the method statement, whatever mentioned. Then inspect material, workmanship and construction method, conduct pre-pour and post-pour checks for concreting work, and then report any quality deviation immediately to the QC manager, ensure proper curing, protection and workmanship practice, maintain site diaries and quality control records. See, these are all the things that a site engineer to be maintained. Why? Because these are also a part of quality control. So it is not that the quality manager has responsibility for the quality control and quality assurance, but this is also the site engineer. They are doing the work, whatever the work they are doing, that is their responsibility for the quality control or quality assurance part. So the actually who are involving in the process from top to bottom, all people are responsible for the quality control for the construction. Site engineer, it is coming the subcontractors. Why? See, we are alone cannot do the work, we need to subcontract the activities. So that is why this subcontractor also has the responsibility for the quality control or the quality assurance for the projects or the construction. So what's their responsibility? Follow main contractor's quality procedure. Now it is very much important. Why? See, quality control procedure or the project quality plan is made, and it is to be followed for to each and everyone who are involving in the projects. Whenever we are deploying so main contractor is deploying subcontractor, they also need to adhere the project quality plan by the main contractor, which is approved by the client. So that also they need to follow. Then use only approved materials and methods, cooperate with site inspection and testing activities, rectify any defects, rework issues at their own cost. So these are also the subcontractor responsibility. What? Say, first thing, they need to follow whatever mentioned in the project quality plan, what is approved. Then they have to work as per the drawings, as per the specification. So that is showing that it is also the responsibility of the subcontractors in the construction quality control. So they cannot simply say it is the responsibility of the quality control manager or the quality control engineer. So each and everyone has their part for the quality control in the construction. See, throughout the projects, it is everyone's responsibility. Now the next is third party agencies or the labs. What is their responsibility? Perform tests like cube strength test, soil compaction, well inspection, etc. You should certificates, reports or material compliances, alert client or contractor if material or works fail to meet the standard. So third party test also, they need to do the test as per the standard, as per the Indian standard. Whenever you are working in India or in other side, you need to follow the local codes and also standard or the specification, and they need to certify that the work has completed as per the requirement, the cube strength, steel, chemical, physical rendition, on any other test they have to perform, and they need to certify that the material or the work has been done as per the project requirement. The next is the safety officer. Safety officer is not directly related to for the quality control, but they have the indirect relation in the quality control. So they also have their part in the construction quality control. So what is their part? They ensure compliance with safety standard. Now, how it is related to the quality control? See, if the working environment or the working place is not as per the requirement, or it is not safe, then the worker cannot work there. Suppose you are working on the height and the scaffolding you have made and the scaffolding is unsafe. So in this unsafe scaffolding, if the people are working, the quality is not ensured and the safety hazard will be there. So they can fall down and the fatal injuries can happen. So with this mind, that it is impossible to do the work as per the requirement. So the safety officer also has the responsibility indirectly in the quality control. And what they will do, the conduct site inspection, risk assessment and the drills, and report unsafe working particles or practice that can impact quality. So they are not directly involved into the quality control, but in the same time they need to follow the protocol and they need to ensure that whatever the working environment or the working area that is that the auditor. Now, what is auditor duty? Why need auditor? Because in our PDCA cycle, that they plan, do, check, act. In this plan, do, check, act cycle, you need to plan, you need to do the work, then it is coming to the checkpoints. The check will done by the audit team. So what audit team will do? They will verify whether the work has been completed as per the requirement or not. So audit contractors quality practice against agreed standard, that is ISO 9001, identify systematic failures, recommended improvements, prepare quality audit reports and submit to management or client. So why it is important, the audit? The audit is not the findings that where is the fault, but they are here to find out where is the improvement of the process can be happen, and accordingly the whatever the next management review meeting, they will implement the process, that they redefine the process for the enhancements of the quality. So the quality assurance auditor also has their roles and responsibility into the quality control. The last but not least, that is government authorities or the regulator. Why? Because any work what is carried out, that is under the law of the state or under the law of the country. So there every country has their own laws. Now government authorities has to ensure that whatever the work is carried out, that is as per the government rules or regulation has been carried out or has been construction, that has to confirm, that has to ensure by the government authorities or the regulators. So these are all about the roles and responsibility of the everyone who is responsible for the as quality control in the construction. And I hope you find it useful, and if you find it useful, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notification. So I'm waiting for your valuable comments, so that from your valuable comment everybody will be benefited. And if you want to know anything more about quality control and construction, please let me know. I will come with more content like this. And thank you once again for watching me.